Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're here in the Underdark having just defeated a second spectator whose stone garden we accidentally stumbled into and disrupted by freeing somebody who immediately died. His name was Artemesd. Yeah, we looked at his stuff. He didn't have much, huh? Oh wait, he did have something really good, didn't he? Before we go too much further, Shadow Bay is pretty badly hurt, so we're gonna burn some lay on hands charges. Looks like we have one left, I guess. Let's put some healing on her. No, we had 4. It's hard to read. I think we'll burn another one. Get her up to full. We've used both of our short rests, so we're heading towards another long rest pretty quickly, frankly. But the fight here took quite a lot of our resources. Looking around, we can now resume exploring this area. The threat has been defeated. So let's go take a look and see what we find. Oh, we did find one really cool thing. Yeah, this. Very rare. The Spectator Eyes. Let's take a look at this. So, wearing this grants the user the ability to use the Ray of Fear level 3 necromancy spell. That's pretty understandable. It frightens the target. And then Wounding Ray, 2d8 necrotic. On save, target still takes half. Once per long rest for each of them. Spectators are hideous aberrations that float above the ground, fiercely staring around and shooting beams at anything they don't appreciate. Right, so this wasn't on the guy, this was on the spectator itself. So who should we give this to? What do we have here? Speak with Dead.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Seluna's Dream, a healing cantrip.
I'm behind.
Misty Step.
Well.
And Fey Life. Now, when she had the Susur Flower, it didn't make sense to give her anything with a spell on it. But then again, she shouldn't be casting spells anyway. We want someone with a high saving throw to be wearing this. So probably it would be Shadowheart. And I guess we can always equip this when we want to use the cantrip and then swap it back out. So let's give her the Spectator Eyes. All right, very nice. Now, if we go into her level 3 spells, do we see... There's Ray of Fear. This should not consume a spell slot because it's something... Well, maybe it will. It seems like you get 1 per long rest, but maybe it consumes a spell slot, not sure. Either way, I think that's the person we want wearing that.
Despite everything.
Let's go up and take a look at what else we can find here. I think we will start by blowing up the torch stalks here. Just to make sure we don't, like, stumble into them ourselves. I think we hit a petrified drow there. 3 fire damage. I guess it was that one. Yeah, alright. I don't know if we want to save any of these guys because... Yeah, they're Lothsworn. They would have fought for... They would have fought for the Spectator, I guess, if they were under its command. I like that even though he's petrified and the texture is all stone, he's still like breathing and moving in the idle animation. That's pretty funny. I don't really know if it makes sense to try to free any of them. See, yeah, he took some damage there. I wonder if killing them would give us experience. Maybe not. I'm not sure. And then we might be a shade close to that one. Let's move them all away a little bit. Okay. So with those taken care of, we can now explore what else these guys have on them. This guy had some sort of memory crystal with information about... Yeah, he had some good stuff. Check this out. The memory shard. Coiled shadows move within this crystal as if something were trapped within. He had information about the adamantine forge, right? All right, let's take the supply pack. We'll take the necklace as wares, as well as the ruby ring. What does he have here? Simple robe, that's trash. We'll take his gold. Icy Helve. The ice-cold handle of what might once have been a staff. A single screw sticks out from the top. Huh. Not sure about that, but we'll take it. I don't think we'll add it to wares for now. We'll just take it. We'll take the memory shard, and then he also had a lightning blast pendant. It's a class action? Though they only work together for a short time, it's hard to overstate the influence Lenore, the cleric of Mystra, had on Irt, the Sparkstruck, who often likened harnessing lightning to manipulating the weave. Lenore, she, I believe, was the cleric who owned the arcane tower? And then Lightning Blast forces the electricity in your veins to strengthen your next lightning spell or cantrip. I don't know who we would give this to. Your next lightning spell or cantrip deals additional lightning damage equal to your remaining lightning charges. Huh. So this would work in conjunction with the boots we have on somebody. Who's got those boots? Who's got the boots of dashing, or whatever they're called? The sparky boots? The speedy light feet, yeah. But she doesn't have a lightning cantrip or spell. I guess we'll take this for now. But I'm not sure what we're going to do with it. I don't know what to do about all these petrified drow either. I guess we just leave them? I don't see any point in curing them. So we've got here some gold, some thieves' tools. Starring, you can take the thieves' tools.
I'll give up now.
And Tava, you're our purser, so you take the gold. Got a frayed drow hood, and then just the statues. So I guess we've seen all there is to see here now. Yeah, we've seen everything there is to see. I guess we could try to make our way up a little bit. How would that work? Oh, that would be up there. Yeah, we can't get up there, so there's no point. Oh, we could climb up here. Is there any reason to, other than, yeah, there's that. I wonder if we could have jumped to there and then I didn't see this the first time through. Man, that's right there, too. If you notice that and you come in here right as you arrive in the Underdark, like, if you're level 4 and you get here, and you have to fight that spectator, that could be brutal. Huh. Well, seems like we found everything there is to find. No point in hanging around. I am interested in over here. It seems like there's something here. We can climb down there and then what? I'm not sure. Let's take Tava off the group and have her check this out. Maybe she'll find something she can dig up here. No. She can climb down, but then what? Then she's just on this little teeny tiny ledge. And then, like, she can make this jump, but nobody else could. You would think there would be some kind of reward for exploring here, but there doesn't appear to be anything. All right, let's rejoin the group. And I guess we head out now. We've seen everything there is to see, looted everything there is to loot, killed everything there was to kill. So from here, we continue exploring. Now, where do we go from here? Take a look at the map. There's some sort of, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. I guess there's an entrance or an exit here. I don't quite know what that is, but I suppose this is the next area we should check out. And then it's unclear to me. I guess we could have climbed this maybe, or maybe there's a, it seems like there's no path for movement here. But let's try to check that out, I guess. So we go down here and then curve around to the left. All right, let's do that. Right, this was where we found, that's where we found the spider stuff last time. Now this area seems like it's got a lot of spores and stuff, but... I do remember this is some sort of an exit, right? That takes us back to the surface, I think. I think we've seen that. I'm pretty sure. Let's double check. Oh, that moved us up here where we wanted to be. And then everybody failed an investigation check? Okay. Well, that certainly makes me nervous. What do we have? So we wanted to check out if this led somewhere, right? Maybe that failed investigation check would have revealed a door or a... It does seem like...
Another illusion. Is anything real, Tony?
Oh, interesting. So the map kind of gave us a hint. Or she got close to that wall and saw through it a little bit. Or the camera did. But we've walked through into a new area. So we have another mushroom circle here. If we take a look at the map, yeah, there's like a little cave here hidden behind an illusory wall. Let's snatch up the Sylvan Stones, I guess. And make our way around the perimeter. And I guess the only other thing to do is just hop in the circle and see where it takes us, right? Let's stealth up and just see. Where is this going to take us? We're in an overgrown tunnel. Okay. Have we been here? What is this? It looks like we've already been here. Yeah, we've already explored this, a large chunk of this. But apparently there was another invisible something here that we didn't find. Very interesting.
Don't waste a step.
Now this was... What was this? Was this part of the Hag's tunnel? This door looks like the Hag's door. Let's take the pork loin and the whole chicken. And did those properly go where they were supposed to? In our camp supply sack? Yeah, there's the whole chicken. There's the pork loin. All right. We're once again getting pretty full here. Huh. How come we can't get past it? I thought it was illusory. Lockpicking impossible? Alright. Well, as far as I can tell, this is just a random location with nothing all that interesting about it. We can't interact with or get past this door. So I guess we head back to the Underdark. Well, that was a brief interlude that amounted to not very much.
Moving ahead.
Okay, so we're back down on the ground. Where do we go from here? We need to continue exploring. So we've been all through the Arcane Tower. And from what we can tell, there's no way to get into this part of the map. At least not that I can see. So where do we go next? This is kind of a dead end. I guess there was... Yeah, there's like... this was hidden until we found it. The fact that the path cut off so sharply on a black area on the map gave us a hint that there was a hidden something there. But I don't see anything like that around this. So I don't think we can get down to this lower area. I guess our next job, or our next path, would be to kind of head over in this direction. So let's head over to the Underdark Beach. And then... start climbing, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, we go up here. We should be welcome here. We don't need to hide. We've spoken to these folks before. I don't suppose he has anything new to tell us. Oh, you know what I should look at? The Adamantine Forge. We learned that an Adamantine Forge is hidden deep within the Underdark. A group of drow wizards were looking for it, but they ended up fighting over the forge's secrets they each had. And then we should see if we can... yeah, use...
The crystal shines only faintly. A memory shard, the wizard had called it.
We'll gently probe the thoughts within. And we'll take a little guidance here. 12, very nice. Plus our bonuses brings us to 18.
The crystal's glow swells, drawing into its depths. You are transported somewhere deep, loud, and hot as the hells themselves. Within the Underdark's bowels, beyond an ancient stronghold, hovers a giant hammer, waiting to fall. An echoing clang, and you're back to yourself, left only with a firm sense of a place, a grand forge.
Okay. We found a memory shard that revealed the location of the forge. So if I check my map... huh. I don't see... there's Arcane Tower. Beach. The Adamantine Forge. Huh. Over here. Now, there was some place around here where I went down... like, I sent somebody down a... I sent Tava, I think, down like a ladder to a lower level. And then I climbed back up and exploded myself on some, like, fire mushrooms. I wanted to go back there and check that out, but I forgot to mark a location for it on the map. So I wonder if this is it, or if this is related to it. But since we're nearby, maybe we head over that way. So we want to go left and then south. Let's see if we can figure that out. Maybe we'll check in with Get Cole here.
Get the leather. I ain't wasting more words on you until it's done.
Yeah, he wants us to get this runaway slave. We're not actually going to do that. But he's tolerating our presence for now because we made him believe we were part of the Absolute cult. And that we were going to help him out. Oh, okay, so if we take the boat, this will take us where we need to go. I don't think we've done this yet. So I suppose we'll take a boat ride. We're exploring anyway. Might as well follow up on this lead.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Sail into the darkness, babe. Second ship? More duergar.
You there! Drow! Why are you on Gexraft?
This could turn into a fight. He bears a brand of the Absolute.
Where's Gek? Who are you?
Okay, let's see. Corsair Greymon. So we have met Gek. We told him we were one of the, Absolute whatever deals. So we have an excuse that we're after the Sergeant's stolen boots. I don't think he's going to buy that, though, because we're not going anywhere near the Myconid colony. We could try to use his parasite to control him. We could lie. We could intimidate him. We've had success with the parasite thing in the past. And we are proficient in intimidation, so this could work as well. We get a +6 to this. And he might not have that high of a DC, like 10. But rather than intimidate him, it might be better to get his cooperation by using our connection. So let's reach out to the Duergar's parasite.
Your parasite stirs briefly, then goes still. The duergar is not infected.
Okay. In that case, we'll go for intimidation. Because claiming that we're here after the sergeant's stolen boots is obvious nonsense. I don't want to push him into the water and start an attack when I'm not quite sure what I'm facing here. So, yeah, we'll intimidate him. We'll invoke the name of the Absolute. You will let me pass. It seems like we can't get our bonus from Shadow Bay, but we have a +6 here, so if we roll a 4 or better, we'll succeed. And we always have inspiration if we need it. There we go. Okay, 14 total on a DC 10. That's a success. He will be intimidated by us.
All right, all right. No reason to get your tongue in a twist.
Well, come on. Let's get you to shore. You'll need to report to the sergeant. The rest of you, keep patrolling. I'm heading back with the drow.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
Okay. That much at least was successful. We've reached another part of the Underdark. I suppose this explains why that beach village was empty. None of them were there except the two who were like forward scouts or something, or guards. Very cool.
Well, I'll be plowed sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
Okay, it's getting a little dangerous. There's a lot of armed duergar here. We need to be careful.
Shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Drugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon? Friend of Near's? Or you plough and drow now?
Okay, so we've got a little bit of context about what's going on. There's another true soul here who apparently caused some sort of a rock fall, and he had a bunch of gold on him or something, and she's trying to beat slaves to dig him out or something. I'm not quite sure. We could react with disgust to the notion that we're sleeping with this duergar. Which might actually be hilarious, and might actually... Now, normally I wouldn't pick something like this, but she's trying to fit in, so if she mimics the behavior that she's receiving, the kind of mockery and insult, maybe they'll take it as her belonging. We do have this option as a result of our drow heritage. The other one would be to demand respect, but I think trying to act like we're part of the gang, we know we're, you know what I mean? Like trying to act like we're familiar with you. We give it as good as we get. We're not, you know, making claims or demanding anything. We're just here because we're here and, you know, deal with it. Maybe this is the way to go. Yeah. All right. So we're going to say disgusting. I assure you, we are not plowing.
Pity for you. A good plough might dislodge that stick from your... Oh!
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
Oh, I'll be. You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. Your twat soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
Okay. Okay, so I guess the fact that she's interacted with him before has made her, like, resonate or something? But we can't allow ourselves to be shaken down. We have to establish our presence here. And even if that, I don't know if the other duergar would join in on a fight, but we can't allow ourselves to be shaken down here. I'll take your head before you take my gold.
Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
I've seen nasty, but these guys are on their own level. I have a feeling this is going to end badly.
Oh, thanks, Karlach. Okay, so with that, we've gained access to this area. Without a fight, I guess. It does seem likely that sooner or later we'll have to go on a rampage and kill all these duergar. But, let's see. Our boy Astarion here is inspired. A friend to all. Gain access to Grymforge peacefully by lying to the raft patrol. Okay, so we've arrived in Grymforge, apparently. I guess it's a good thing. We've gained access without a fight. We have some kind of... We should take a look around before we start, you know, the killing and murdering. But it's interesting that there's another absolute here. We've sort of avoided really getting involved with that. We've taken advantage of some of the low-level grunts who've assumed, because of our parasite, that we're one. But meeting another true soul could be interesting. If nothing else, we could kill him and take his parasite and get more powers. So we can see that we're here in an NPC city, Grymforge. We can't search through all the crates and stuff because it would be considered stealing. So for the time being, we have to be on good behavior. But we can check in and talk to these people before we, you know, before we get locked out of that by, you know, inciting hostilities. Let's talk to Stoneguard Organth.
Go on.
Yeah, he wants us to screw off. What about... Oh, we just finished speaking with Morgall. All right, let's take a look at the map. All right, so this is a totally new map. Grymforge. Looks like we do have a translation or transport sigil nearby. We should get that so we can come back here. And, yeah, this is on the route to the Adamantine Forge. So let's move carefully. Let's not, you know, do anything we can't take back yet until we've scouted the situation out and know what we're doing. All right, here's the ancient sigil circle. We can get back to Grymforge anytime we want now. Let's go meet some folks.
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The duergar are sending a message.
Interesting. So we can't loot her body. It would be considered a crime. We have some spiders over here. Let's check in with this guy. Mermanth?
Red-eyed bastard. Hey, wait a second. Absolute must have took you in.
Yeah. So we have some options here. Shouldn't have hesitated, Greyling. You'll be a fine sacrifice. That, I think, would lead to a fight, which we don't want to do. Do we want to ask about the dead drow? Yeah, who hung these drow out to dry? And maybe we'll find out why.
Me? Who else? My spiders sussed them out of hiding, then Near taught them a thing or two, and I let them fly.
Where did they come from?
Caught them sniffing around. Easy marks. Had the stench of the Toplands. Hung them here as a warning. Ain't no one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
Okay. Well, we've met him. I think... Let's see if Karlach can get any information out of these spiders. They're having some kind of a conversation over here. We've got Lurotan, Lurzanta, Lurjox, and Lurfu. These three seem to be confronting this one. Let's find out what this is about.
Listen.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Mermuth is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored.
Oh, okay. So, we can maybe have these spiders turn on their master and kill him for us, right? And we wouldn't be blamed for that. We'd be like, we were just walking by and the spiders lost their shit. Do we want to intervene here? I mean, it would be really nice if we could do this with, it'd be really nice if we could do this with Tava, as she would have Lolth-based options, but she doesn't have Speak with Animals. It's only our girl Karlach here. She's not going to do very well on a religion check. I guess she can say, she can kind of encourage them a little bit. Spiders for the Spider Queen seems logical.
But it goes beyond logic. Do you not feel it, brothers? The pull for something more. Do you not see it, friend, visitor? Their unfulfilled potential.
You sense very little from the shifting trio.
We failed an insight check there. Deception. Mermanth, is that the guy who keeps telling everyone about his useless, hideous spiders? We can go for persuasion here. These are both straight rolls. I mean, we can probably get guidance from Shadowheart here, but it's a shame that she's the one with, you know, our paladin is the one with all the charisma and all the persuasion and deception bonuses. We gotta find a way to get her the ability to speak with animals. But anyway, at the moment, Karlach is the only one who can, and I feel like this is definitely more her style. Yeah, the deception, like egging them on by lying to them, it seems in character for her somehow. So yeah, we'll go with this first option. Is Mermanth? Is that the guy who keeps telling everyone about his useless, hideous spiders? Let's get a little guidance here. Hopefully this works. 19, not bad.
Useless? Hideous? Xanta, is it so?
You see? Father Mermat's time has passed. Come, brothers. Follow me into Lolth's hairy embrace.
Her embrace. We're ready. We follow.
Yes. Now, brothers, our new dawn awaits.
Okay, let's not get involved in this.
Dinky snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
Oh, they didn't attack him. They just left? Okay, well, I thought we were gonna get to watch. I thought we were gonna get to watch them slaughter him. Well, at the very least, they won't be on call for him later. If we end up fighting him, he won't be able to send for them as reinforcements. Not sure what that was really about, but let's get out of here before he asks us what happened to his spiders. I don't know, man. What spiders?
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
I didn't take anything though.
This way. Let's move. On my way.
I must have accidentally clicked on something and he stopped me. That was unfortunate. We've got some skiffs here.
They're starting to rot.
All right, let's keep going.
You've got a brain of your own. Use it.
We'll come over in this direction, see who's talking.
Hello? Hey!
Is she calling to these folks?
Are you greeting invisible beings or just losing your mind?
Know any good gnome jokes?
The echoes, listen. They're coming from three directions.
I'm afraid. Losing your mind is probably the tadpole. The weirdest things seem to be.
Good thing you got me.
Okay.
You wouldn't survive a 10-day.
I don't know what that was about, that little chatter or patter. But we've got two groups of NPCs we can kind of check in with over here. Let's see what this is about. There's a lot of dead... Whoa, what is he doing? Deep gnomes? They're slaughtering deep gnomes. They're kicking their bodies around. They seem pretty unhappy.
Tired.
Get over it.
So I guess we'll check in with them. There's double iron doors here that are wet. Yeah, he's tossing gnome bodies into the water. Let's check in with these guys.
They're starting. Unless you're here to kick some stiffs lakeside, I suggest you bugger off.
I hope you're checking them for loot first.
You gotta be kidding. These trash don't have nothing on them but rocks.
Rocks.
All right, let's see if we can find anybody who has anything. Rolled a 9, but we get bonuses. That'll be success.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
So we can send them away with a deception check, or we can reach for it with sleight of hand. We have a better chance of deceiving them than we do of pulling the trinket. So, yeah, we'll choose this route. I'll finish up here. You're wanted with the others. Nice. There's a 24.
Thank the Absolute. They're all yours. Absolute.
Okay. So it seems we're now free to loot the bodies? Okay.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
No one shops on the fugue plane. I might just have to look in your pockets. I mean, okay. As an Oath of the Paladin, this is wrongdoing, and we are going to. I think we already knew we're gonna have to like slaughter this entire city full of duergar. But yeah, seeing this, I think cements it. Even if they had some reason to take them slave, just like murdering them out of hand is unacceptable. So we'll bow our heads in respect. Astarion disapproves, Karlach approves.
They deserve better than they got. May they rest in peace.
Now, even though we did that, I still do want to find this trinket, if we can. He has 3 gold, alright. He has a potato. They didn't have much. But one of them had something. Couple mushrooms. A keepsake gem. A small gemstone dulled by decades of handling by nervous fingers. A small rune has been scrupulously carved into its tip. Huh. I guess this might have been it?
Hurry it up, stick shit.
No, it was this. Fetish of Calor Duran Smooth Hands. Grants the invisibility spell. The smooth 6-pointed star on this ring is beset with small underdark gemstones, as befits a talisman of the god of mining and patron of deep gnomes. All right, well, we definitely give that to Astarion. Him being able to go invisible whenever he wants would be a big benefit. Let's have him put that on. Where'd the ring go? I guess we can get it from here. Yeah. Okay, so he now has access to the invisibility spell. We also found this book, so we should check this out. Fables of Faerun 6, the Cheerful Deep Gnome. Deep in the Underdark lived Doyle, a plucky deep gnome slave. Day and night he and his brother toiled for 5 duergar smiths, mining iron and mithril until their arms ached and their eyes burned. Faster! Cried the duergar. And faster Doyle would dig, even into the night while his masters slept, smiling all the while. How can you smile while we slave? Asked the brother. Because I wish our masters much success, was Doyle's reply. Words of the duergar's quality weapons and armor quickly spread. To meet demand, the duergar brought in more slaves and began to forge and stockpile their wares at the dig site. Yet Doyle dug harder than ever, his wide grin never faltering. Soon the duergar's operation grew so great that they commanded 20 deep gnome slaves. The day the 21st came, Doyle laughed and whooped so loud his duergar captor sought to silence in a nearby grotto. The slavers returned to find Doyle and his fellow deep gnomes clad in robust mithril armor and carrying mighty iron weapons, all taken from the slavers' stockpile. The 5 duergar fell quickly, for they were no match for 21 armed deep gnomes. And Doyle, he never stopped smiling. Beneath the fable, an incensed reader has written a brief review. Garbage! This where the gnomes are getting bright ideas? Anyhow, I don't get it. The lesson makes no damn sense. The lesson is that if you are gonna have slaves, you can't just leave huge groups of them where weapons and armor are available. I don't know if we want to try to break through this door yet. We still haven't made an enemy of this city, Grymforge. So we can still walk around freely at the moment. As soon as we're caught doing, you know, sufficient crimes or murders or whatever, it'll be over for us, because word will spread and everyone will be our enemy. So for now, let's hold off on that. Let's see what this group is talking about.
Shit. It's stick pit, you piss pot. That's what I said. Stick shit.
My mug's gone dry, stick shit.
You heard her, stick shit. Fill her up.
Okay, so it's a couple duergar abusing a slave.
Anything to that absolute talk, you think?
Load of dwarf dung, if you ask me. Not turning my back on Laduga.
We could interview Stickpit.
Another stick shit. Piss pot. You flirt. Now jump to it. Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows.
Cruelty like that poisons the soul. Till one day, you drop dead, or the person you're fucking with snaps and puts a sword in your eye.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble.
I heard a true soul was trapped. Shouldn't you be helping? I guess Astarian's in the lead of this conversation because I had him selected instead of Tava. I think we'll leave.
Hey, stick shit. Where's my drink?
And we'll get.
Coming right up. Piss pot. Stick shit. Talks like smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to smug. Nasty prick.
Can I re-engage that event with Tava?
Hurry up. You still hanging around?
Oh, okay. So sooner or later, we will deal with all these slaver duergars, these people who are abusing the deep gnomes. I am hesitant to let it go on too long because the game has shown a propensity for murdering NPCs in front of me, which I don't want to see, especially not a child. But it's not time yet for us to act. It does seem like we can go through this gate, so I'll try to open it.
Shit. You got one of Nair's moon lanterns, Jarg?
A moon lantern? What's that?
Pixie lamps. If you're headed to Moonrise, you won't last without it.
Toplands are clogged with the Death Dark. Choke you in no time.
What is the Death Dark?
You daft. It's there in the name. Shadows up there black as the lower dark. A few sniffs could fell an ogre.
Sounds like the Shadow Curse. We must be getting closer to Moonrise. Perhaps we should seek out this Nier while we can, though.
Alright, that moon lantern is the key to our survival. And that means freeing Nier. Oh, Nier must be the absolute that they were talking about.
Agreed. Next stop, Nier.
Okay, so we've gained some more information. Let's take a look. We discovered a lift in Grymforge that can bring us closer to Moonrise Towers. However, we were warned of a darkness that plagues the surface. We learned that the Absolute sent agents to Grymforge. There must be a route connecting Grymforge and Moonrise Tower. Okay, so guys, that seems like a pretty good place to stop. We've arrived in Grymforge. We've gained some important information. We've, how do I put this? We have established our intention to slaughter all these slaving bastards, but we have more to do before that point. More to explore, and then this near fellow to rescue and acquire a lantern from, it seems. So there's lots more to do here in Grymforge. It's a big, huge map that we haven't even really gotten started on yet. Looks like... Hold on. What is that? What is this? Is that a merchant, perhaps? Another reason not to start slaughtering until maybe we've had a look at his wares. Yeah. Lots to do here. And I'm pretty interested to see what else this Grymforge holds. There's also the whole rest of the Underdark to explore. And somewhere there's that lower level, which I lost track of. I may have to go back through my previous episodes and watch for it. Actually, if you're reading this, if you're watching this and you know what I'm talking about, and you can tell me which episode I found that like ladder down to the lower level, leave me a comment. I would super appreciate it. I'd love to go back and watch that and see if I can find where that is. Because someday I want to go and check that out. But there's just, I mean, this game is enormous. There's just so much to do. Looks like we've got another guard here. We'll talk to her next time. Anyway, that's going to be it for this time. Thank you guys so much for watching, for commenting, and for helping me with this playthrough. It's been a blast so far. Really fantastic D&D experience. I'm loving playing through it. I'm loving our characters. I'm loving the permanence of my choices. Poor Volo. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care.